My name is Joe Saul. I'm an adoptee, a psychotherapist, and the author of Adoption Healing, A Path to Recovery.
It is very common for those separated by adoption to suffer from depression. Long ago, I was told I had 3 choices if I was depressed. Choice number 1, be miserable. Well, I knew how to do that. I was an expert. Choice number 2, I was told to refuse to be depressed. What? How do I do that? Well, say out loud in your head, they told me. I refuse. I flat out refuse to be depressed. Repeat as necessary. Well, I found that sometimes I could make that work. Choice number 3, they said to enjoy it. Enjoy it. How on earth would I do that? Well, for starters, put on some favorite old clothes, a sweater, a robe, etc. Make yourself some comfort food, perhaps homemade chicken soup or spaghetti or meatballs, something you'd like to be given when you didn't feel well. Then get a favorite book to read or put on a special piece of music or watch a favorite movie or video. Do for yourself what a mommy would do. I found that sometimes I could make this work too. Then I found out about the following. It takes a lot of real physical energy, brain power, to keep all our pain, anger, and sadness contained. Keeping all these emotions contained wears us down, uses up energy, and depresses us. If we can find a regular outlet for our pain, anger, and sadness, we will be able to free up the energy that we use to keep these emotions inside of us. Our depression will lift. So what we need to do is the following. Number 1, start an anger list. Write down everything you are angry about, no matter how picayune it is, and add to it as often as possible. This is one way of getting anger out. Channel your anger every day. How? Well, by saying out loud in your head, I'm going to take my anger and use it to, and then fill in the blank with a physical activity that you need to or want to do, especially one you don't like to do. Then get up and do that activity. You're not supposed to feel angry or to be specific about what you're angry about. Just say the words without thinking about what they mean. When you channel your anger this way, your brain will take your negative anger energy to do the task, and your good energy, the energy you would have used otherwise, is not touched. You have a triple payoff. Your good energy is unused, you release some of the energy you use to keep in anger, and you have reduced some of your core anger. If you are angry about something, by all means channel as soon as possible, but most of the time your channeling will be done while thinking of other things. And by the way, you may need to say, I'm going to take my anger and use it to get out of this chair, and then say, I'm going to take my anger and use it to do a specific chore. If you say the words of channeling and keep sitting, no channeling will happen, that's for sure. When you say the channeling words out loud in your head, they become an order to your unconscious mind, and your unconscious mind will obey. Start a grief list. Write down everything you lost by being separated due to adoption. Add to it as often as possible. Journal your feelings, especially your pain and your sadness. Do this daily if possible. Even a few minutes will reap rewards. You will be reducing the amount of pain and sadness that's within you and releasing some of the energy you used to keep in your pain and sadness. Find a group or a chat to go to as often as possible. The more you can say what you feel, the more you're getting out your emotions, and the less energy you will be using to keep those feelings in. Take care of your inner child every day, twice a day, perhaps when you brush your teeth, as that is free time. It will take some time for all this to gel, but my guess is that within a week or two, if you do this work on a daily or semi-daily basis, your depression will be drastically reduced. I have not been depressed for over 30 years. I'd like you to be able to join me in this freedom from depression. I invite you to try. Namaste.